Hey, I'm Alex, and in this video I'm gonna tell you how I became one of the richest people on earth even though was only stupid teenager. It all started with me being obsessed about history and archaeology. By the time was 12 had probably read more than 100 books on those topics, so you can imagine how excited was when my dad gave me metal detector for Christmas, immediately grabbed shuffle and ran into our forest here in Poland. It took me less than hours to dig up my first treasure. It was rusted machine gun from the Second World War. After did some research, learned that it was PPD-40 and used by the Soviet Union during World War II. Of course my mum was shocked when showed it to her, but my dad laughed and said it was cool and he encouraged me to continue my hobby. Well, that's exactly what did for the next few years. Whenever had free time, would wander through our beautiful forest searching for new treasures. And after year, had my first big discovery. It was very old helmet, immediately took it to museum in our city for an inspection. When they saw it, their eyes lit up, but then they took the helmet away from me and said that archaeological treasures found in Poland belonged to the state. To be honest, I'm not sure if what they said was true, but felt like they had stolen my helmet from me. That day, swore to myself that the next time found treasure would keep it to myself and sell it on the black market. Because as later found out, the helmet had found was worth at least $20,000. It was Roman auxiliary helmet in really good condition. And recently, similar helmet was sold for $300,000. So you can imagine how angry was. Especially, because the helmet was never displayed in Hat Museum. Which means they had probably sold my helmet on the black market to get rich themselves. For the next few years, had little to no luck. Found hundreds of grenades and rusty machine guns, but none of them had any value. It was days after my 15th birthday, when my metal detector started beeping like crazy. And it wasn't just beeping at point, but it was beeping over an area of at least square meters. I wasn't sure what was laying under me, but knew it was something very big. So took my shovel and started digging, remember hitting against something. At first, was scared, it could have been mine, but could feel that it wasn't metallic. After few more seconds of digging, realized that it was big pot. It was very big and heavy and kinda ugly, but why was my metal detector been beeping if there wasn't any metal? It took me few seconds to realize that something was inside the pot. So started pulling the dirt out of the opening of the pot. It didn't take long until saw something golden. And trust me, had waited years to find something golden. It were coins. Lots of coins. Too many coins for me to carry. Looked around to see if someone had followed me or seen my treasure, but no one was there, so took coin with me and put the rest back into the hole and filled it with dirt again. When arrived home, immediately showed my dad the gold coin had found, told him there were many more, and big smile appeared on his face. He asked, "How many?" and said, "More than could count." We decided to go back the following morning. But this time realized that it wasn't just pot full of gold coins, but that there were several pots under the ground, right next to each other. It were big pots in total. After we had brought all of them to our home, we counted little more than 10,000 gold coins. We had no idea how much they were worth, but we definitely knew we were rich. However, made big mistake, should have never asked my dad for help. He turned out to be selfish monster, because the next morning when woke up to take another look at my treasure, it was gone. Immediately asked my dad where the coins had gone, and he told me he had taken them away so wouldn't spend them on stupid stuff. I got angry and told him those were my coins and he had no right to take them away from me. When offered him to share the coins 50-50, he started laughing and said, "I have raised you and have bought you your metal detector. Therefore those coins belong to me. Be good boy and we'll give you few of them someday." I wanted to attack him right then and there. But that wouldn't have helped me find my coins either. No, needed to find out where my dad had hidden them.